my beautiful assistant today. Hello, Solange. Okay. So Solange is going to go ahead and pop up questions as they come up. Good morning, by the way. Good morning. My name is Lucinda. I'm with BOTI Studios. Welcome to another edition of Notions and Illuminations. So today, surprise, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take questions and I'm going to pull cards. Okay. So hit me with your questions. Let's see like where you're at. I'm probably going to frame it in such a way to let you know that it's a broader question that you're asking. You're asking energetically as well. You'll get your answer. You may not get your satisfaction, which is okay. It's okay. All right. So, just to start, what we're going to do today is I thought I would start with some Palo Santo. We have this in the store available. We have different size sticks. I think we have like $3, $5, and $10 sticks. Palo Santo Palo Santo means holy wood. And how they gather this particular wood, it's down in South America, and there's a law that doesn't allow them to gather the wood until the tree is felled. So it has to naturally die, and then they can go and gather the wood. So that's why it's called holy wood. Okay. So fire again. Fire in the hole. So what we're going to do is we're going to use it, and while we're igniting it, lighting it on fire, giving it a little bit of ember to where, there we go, to where it's going to go ahead and ignite. Okay. And we're going to create an intention. Today's intention is gratitude. All right. So take a nice deep breath in and release and relax. There you go. All right. So here, we'll start up here. And this is a straight blessing. We're just going to bring in a blessing of gratitude for ourselves today and how we decided to show up. Oh, there we go. All right. And then across your right arm, around your heart, your left arm as you face me. And then as you turn around, clearing your etheric connection, bringing in all that beautiful, unconditional love, universal source energy across the back of your left arm, your right arm, protecting your God's mouth, your heart, along your spine that holds your chakras. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. Okay. Coming all the way down into your left foot or your right foot. All right. And allowing that to be the blessing that you feel. All right. Cool. All right. So I'm pretty stoked today. We have a lot going on inside the studio, which is really exciting for us. Part of it is that we're going into expansion. I probably mentioned it already, but I can't stop talking about it because it's so freaking ridiculous. So I committed last night and we purchased the oxygen machine. And so we're going to have an oxygen bar in the back. It'll be a lounge, an oxygen lounge. And in that, we'll have foot experiences. Like we have foot massage, which is an electrical muscle stimulation foot mat. And so we have a couple of those. We have the ionic foot baths. So you'll be able to detox while you sit there and have a nice cup of tea. I have a bunch of tea blends that I want to introduce to people, which is really cool. And then we also have what we're going to do is a floral essence and floral foot bath as well. And it has like rollers in it. It has like the red light and jets. And so that's a really neat one. So those are the different foot things that we have in the back. We have the lipo laser that I'm going to do along with the vacuum therapy. So that's going to be a lot of fun. The mat hasn't arrived yet, but when it gets here, we're going to do up the middle room. Lanisha is all ensconced in her beautiful new room. So that is the hypnotherapy, energy medicine, different shamanic practices. All right. And so that's what she does. And oh gosh, there's just so much happening. So today, what I thought I would do would be I would pull some cards. And I'm going to pull them around the energy of understanding that we're enough, because I think that that's what a lot of us are experiencing right now, is that we are we know we're enough, but the story that's around us is that we are inadequate. And it's difficult to fight those conditioned narratives that have been handed down time after time after time, not only through, I want to say, family, but through like school, formal education, different things like that, coworkers, friends. Everybody is sharing their belief system 100% of the time. So as we're in our belief system, it's like, what do you believe about that experience? And that's how you're creating your spiritual belief system, because you're going to go ahead and do different things to stay safe and have your needs met. And so you're developing your spirituality every single day and every single moment, because you develop a different belief system due to the experience that you're having. You'll adjust, you'll change the narrative, maybe you'll keep the old narrative because it feels safe, and you'll negate this new narrative that's trying to come in. So there's a lot of things that could go on that would prevent you from receiving. And the idea is to understand that that's only part of your vibration, and that's what you are part a vibrational match for. So just rearrange your focus to where you want to be. Like, what would you like to experience? And then that way it writes you, and it will let you be in alignment with like what it is that you would like to experience. So different things like that. So let's get to the cards. I'm going to pull a few different cards for what I believe people really need to focus on. Okay. Okay, here we go. Well, that's nice. Ooh. Never know what's going to come up. Okay. Ooh. And there's my 3. I might need another one, so let's see how this works. Nope, 3. We got 3 cards for today's pull. All right. Ladders. Okay. I'm like my own worst enemy. I freaking hate life sometimes. Okay, so let's see. I personalized it an awful lot for myself, but that may not be the only case. All right. So let's see. Oh, okay. So it's very situational in the world right now as far as money goes. So currency, let's do hard knock currency, to where we really feel into our money stores. All right. Like, how do we feel about our savings? How do we feel about our relationship to money? How is money feeling to us? What's the message that we're getting? There's not enough. There's a lot of that energy that's out there. Okay. First, when you're manifesting something, you're the only one manifesting that in that way. So there's plenty. Okay. And because you can have everything that you're asking for, that would be a great way to do it. So we are in a spiritual lesson of building foundations up until, I would say, it looks like late January, maybe Lunar New Year. All right. So after Lunar New Year, things will ease a little bit, and then we're going to get kicked, catapulted, shoved, thrown, cast into the rest of the year. And that's pretty much how the energy is going to be. It's going to be very fast. Keep in mind, it's the year of the water rabbit. So we're going to have a lot of flow and multiplication. We'll have timidity. We'll have people who are a little bit scared. We'll have people who are just like, out there. So you're going to run into like wolves and things. So you want to be prepared and protect yourself, different things like that. Okay. All right. So the message is to build foundations. Okay. Because it's the emperor. All right. To build foundations with your funding. Okay. Not, you don't have any control over how currently, you don't have any control over how the money is flowing. You can just allow it to come however it's coming right now. The more release that you could do around that, and the better you'll feel. But your thoughts are all wrapped up and wrapped around in that right now. That's like the collective energy. And it feels as though like your hands are tied, but in actuality, you can move in any direction that you want. You're just not seeing all of your options. Okay. And you have a bunch of options around you. This is the 8 of Swords. That means that, you're probably in your mental focus an awful lot. And you might want to drop down into your heart chakra, down into where you feel, where your intuition is, and ask yourself how aligned you are to the experience that you're having. And if you're not aligned, adjust it. It doesn't mean you have to change it drastically. It means that you need to pivot your focus. Okay. And wherever your focus is, it's bringing you detriment if you're not happy. Okay. If your focus is bringing you joy, then that's a pretty decent focus. And that might be a lot of fun, right? So you'd want to keep that focus, and that would be no problem. Okay. So we're going to pull a final card to see like where we're going with this. Okay. So for this upcoming week, right? I would love to just do it in the week, but really what I'm feeling right now is that, like, what do you do in these situations, right? We're holding on so tight mentally with everything that's going on. And we're saying, this is reality, this is reality, this is reality. So it is. It becomes our reality. What we can do is we can say, this is a choice. So we have a situation. Now we want a different experience. And that's how you pivot, because you allow it to be whatever it is. Because when you manifested it, it was probably months ago. Months ago, you weren't a vibrational match for any kind of cool stuff that you're getting now. So there it is. No big deal. Oh, I got it. Here it is. So this is going to be our next indicated step. And with this, we'll probably close the broadcast, which is okay. Our next indicated step, is to move into thoughtful action. All right. So as we move into thoughtful action, keep in mind that you're not going to have all of the answers. In fact, you might only have a few. Okay. All right. Thank you. Have a great day.